EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. Off we go from Soldier Field. Velus Jones now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off play action. Here, right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 15-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, Shaq. Exploit them here.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams.
Caleb Williams sacked by Cooper DeGean. It's a loss of 14. Brings up 3rd down.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
Whoa! And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. First carry for Saquon Barkley. down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Hurts going to keep it on the option. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
On third down, here's Hurts. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Here's second and 2. Jones motioning here. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll run. It's Barkley. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year, and on this one, just a little bit off.
Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion.
Easy, 63, back.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Smith. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll get maybe 4 there. It'll bring up 2nd and long. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. On 2nd down, it's Williams. Oh, a waffle throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And it'll be brought down right around the 40. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9.
19, Tiger, 19, go!
They run. It's the former Eagle, DeAndre Swift. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
A run up the middle with Barkley. He'll push forward for about a yard. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
2nd and 7. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
Hey, 73, 73. 73, 73.
Throwing is Hurts. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Hey, Silver.
He'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Bears 1st down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back up to his own goal line. Hurts. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. right, Coach. Thank you very much. These two offensive coordinators, they have been busy. What can they do to generate some offense in the second half to come? Defenses control the first half, but when will we see some points? Hopefully soon, as this third quarter begins. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10.
Hey, 73.
On play action, Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look. It led to a nice game.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. The defense stringing them out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage. They'll try to run here with Barkley. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On 2nd down, Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. Too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn fourth down into a first.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it. And that's going to go down as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Play action. Here's Hurts. Catch made right side by Thomas.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
3rd and long for Hurts. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go.
Jones motioning here. They'll run here. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down. The Bears sending out their punt team. Important punt here in this tie game late. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll keep it on the ground. Lots of space past the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head? And
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays. And that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more 1st downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
63, 63, 63.
Hurts. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
On the return is Jones. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 37-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ha!
They'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. He'll run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll stick to the ground. He's to the 10. And he'll be taken down. Here is 1st and goal. Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. A short game there, down to the 10. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. From the 10-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
They'll try to run with Swift, and he will score. Comeback complete. They take the lead here in the final moments. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.